Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It all depends on your location. Massive turnout as Peter Obi takes presidential campaign train to Kano State, Northern Nigeria. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, on Sunday stormed Kano State in continuation of his presidential campaign. Obi, along with his running mate, Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed, and other Labour Party chieftains also held town hall meetings with students, women, and others in the northern state. It was observed that party loyalists and supporters of the OB Datti ticket trooped out en masse for the rally and filled up the Kano Stadium, which was the venue of the rally. The rally also had in attendance many chieftains of the Labour Party. Below are some of the videos and pictures. People, you see that thing when I see. Crowd was too much. When they say
الرحمن
Oko,
الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك
very large
نعبد
crowd did nothing.
وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم انظر في بلادنا نيجيريا يا الله اللهم انظر في بلادنا نيجيريا هذا يا الله اللهم انظر في بلادنا نيجيريا هذا يا الله اللهم اجعل فيك والاتباع عمل في نيجيريا
You
اللهم
see that one?
اجعله
Oh, well, the crowd was so ecstatic. This will not be single call. They were there, they were in for it, and they were dedicated. I give them hand. Kano State can do this. They can pull this out. Man, Nigeria will never be the same. I mean, Nigeria will change for good. Because with the crowd that we've seen here so far, if they come out like this and cast their vote accordingly, or even more, then if these people should go home and take the message, to their peers, to their to their families, friends, and community, then you can imagine what that will be when it comes to election day. So I'm very happy to have seen this, and like here also you can see on the tower, top of the tower, the security tower, they were all filled up. People were hanging up, and then here are some other clearer pictures, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, from what we see today, if it's anything to go by, I think there is hope for Nigeria. So, that is it. So, let's go to the second news for today. But we're going to make it brief and brief. So, this one is former Tinubu campaign director, Miss Atiku, after dumping APC. This segment was in the news yesterday about how he was fed up of living a lie in the APC, etc., etc. So she just quit in the middle of the race. He left Tinubu high and dry in the middle of the sea. So now you can see Dino Bomboy smiling while Atiku himself looked very proud to have won this woman to his own side. So maybe he promised her some things. Never can tell. So the news read: a former director in the Presidential Campaign Council of Bola Tinubu by the name Nayatu Muhammad on Sunday met with the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar. He said this is coming hours after Muhammad resigned from the APC, which is the All Progressive Congress (APC). He said this is coming hours after Muhammad resigned from the All Progressive Congress (APC). Muhammad met with the former vice president at his residence in Abuja. The former lawmaker representing Kogi West Senatorial District, Dino Melaye, was among those who received Muhammad at Atiku's residence. At the time of filing this report, it is not clear if our visit is an endorsement of Atiku Abubakar. Muhammad, in a chat with Daily Trust, said, "Yes, I'm no longer supporting him." She was referring to Tinubu. Now Tinubu had just become him all of a sudden. Hmm? And wow, all these Nigerian politicians, they are worse than prostitutes. Some of them. So that is why I left the party. A lot has changed. This time around, she was trying to justify her reason for leaving. So you can imagine what she has to say. He said he can hardly think straight, which means she's into the head of Tinubu. Now she knows how Tinubu think. All of a sudden, everything just changed. He said, I am very sure of that. You can see his clips. So with his clips, you can see how he thinks, right? You want us to believe that. Okay, we are listening. You see, I have transcended religious, tribal, or regional sentiments by saying that. What region are you talking about? Are you from the southwest? I would like to know. So I can't afford to look at things with that narrow premise. I think it is not only irresponsible, it is criminal because we have succeeded in dividing this country for selfish reasons. So who is the we? So which means you've been a part of that same APC that you are now accusing of dividing the country. So what have you learned from that? And does that really make you a better person just by crossing one party to the other? Are you not going to also teach Atiku how to also fuse that poison that you learned from AP or the two from APC into PDP on how to manipulate people along religious line? Because this is the things you've learned over the years from the APC, which you are not accusing of dividing the country, which is true. We all know that. As far as we are concerned, you are a part of that old school, that same old whatever, that religious bigotry and things like that, narrow-minded people. So we need to move our country forward. That is my reason. I have nothing personal against anyone. So who do you want? Who do you want to convince? Not me. You can convince yourself all you want because now you have waited for Buhari's tenure to almost elapsed before you realize suddenly that now it's time to cross carpet and go to PDP simply because Atiku is there. Another Northerner is coming, in your own opinion. So therefore, you are going to give him the support that he needs to win. Because naturally, you will not want Tinubu to do or to win anything. So for me, I would say Tinubu should be happy that people like this at least left the APC or left his party or left his campaign team, because if not, she will stay in there and start giving out all the destructive information to the other side until the last minute. So maybe that was what they saw in her before she was forced to jump the ship. But my pain is that he left this old man in the middle of the sea because, like she said, the man cannot think straight anymore. So somebody that you know that cannot think straight anymore, how can you lead this man into the middle of the ocean with a rafter? Then all of a sudden, you left him there and say, see you, you know? Small breeze go blow, that man will sink. He will die because he can't even think straight on how to swim again. Just imagine that. So this woman is a dangerous woman. Ladies and gentlemen, how una see this woman? And how una see this whole thing so far? All the way from Kano and now to this woman who just jumped ship. What do you think Atiku should do? And what do you think Tinubu should do? Should Tinubu be happy that this woman has left her, left their party and their campaign team? And should Atiku also embrace her for coming to their campaign team, or in whatever category that you know they cover for her? So whatever niche that she's trying to capitulate on in that their political entity, the future will tell. So my people, this is how we round it up for today. Please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you've not. We really appreciate that. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.